Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another Majora's Mask race. We have Zora Easter Tournament match, Group D, Sonaholic versus pojolonewolf. I am Cemetery2121, your co-commentator and restreamer. I am joined in the booth for the first time ever by Muervo. So give him a huge shout out. Tracking for us today, we have Tom and Axel Ryman. So this will be fun. So, introduce yourself, Muervo, since this is your first time commentating.
I'm Muervo. You might have seen me on the last restream on ZSR2, where I lost tragically to Dodo. Been racing MMR for about a year now, started in Scrubs, and now I'm over here doing Eggies. So let's have a fantastic show from Sona and Pojo today, two fantastic runners who I've known also for about a year now. So I'm very excited for today's restream. So
our settings that we have are similar to Season 4. We just have switched out Skull Kid song with Zora eggs. They're now back. Woohoo! To help with that, though, we have start our runners with 2 bottles. And, oh, come on, Poach. Looking at his file name. And then also, a few minor details. We have certain trade quest items, such as the letter to Cafe. Cafe is now wearing the item he will have for you. So instead of the Keaton mask, he will say have a sword upgrade or something on his face. The same is true for Hugo, Postman, and for the Swamp Spider House Skeleton dude. Also, to my other fun upgrades, there is a map now in Treasure Chest minigame that will pop up, will put things on the map once the wall has popped up and blocks your way. Just ask Muervo, he had that issue earlier. And then we also now have a map for the Cuckoos. So you can now see where all the Cuckoos are on when you go to play for Lemons.
Yeah, so you're not hunting for that last one that decided to walk all the way back to the front door just to troll you.
I'm going to have Stern talking to here on Pojo with that, with his file name.
Yeah, because we have one being like, good luck to the other runner, and the other one's like, blames him. He's just calling it early when we have an absolutely tragic seed, like we did earlier.
I mean, I am known for good seeds. Runners are... Oh, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was going to say, the runners are now off. We are starting here in about 5 seconds.
Yeah, I must admit, you roll some horrendous seeds, logically, but they are very fun. They make a change from just hit your watts and go mode. It's like you have to actually think a little bit when you're racing. So let's see what opening routes we're going for today.
As we already saw earlier, Clocktown Roof has a sword upgrade, so that's nice early find.
Both runners going straight for that upgrade as well.
Yes, can we peek what Cafe has here? It is a red rupee. So, and that's the first item on the letter to Cafe. We can also check the second item, because we can now see the items themselves. The third check in the letter to Cafe trade line is junk. Guaranteed.
Looks like Pojo's screen has a cropping issue.
I will double check.
Yeah, it's slightly off. Yeah, it's cut off on the bottom and bottom right.
And
it's just cut off everywhere. It's as if it's almost too zoomed in. We have Pojo heading towards north, by the way, and also it looks like Sona is following the 9-minute grandma route.
Ooh.
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 So he'll be offering res mix up for this cycle.
Pojo's screen should be now fixed. The goal of this rando is to beat the game after getting your 4 masks, or your 4 remains logically as normal. We just have items in random locations.
We've just got Bomber's Notebook on Guru.
Double defense on Clocktown Ferry.
Yeah.
I'd rather the double defense.
I would as well. See, double defense is a double-edged sword in some cases. Sometimes you like it later in your seed, so you can do death warps in like specific places. But
what is that in the tree? That is a Romani mask.
Cow mask. Are we going to get a sound check?
Well, we kind of need 3 transformation masks for that.
We do, but let's hope for a late sound check.
Oh yeah, one more upgrade we have. You no longer have the cutscene for Tingle dropping every single time.
Gecko mask on Tingle.
Okay, that's an early mask.
That is huge, yeah.
Turn around and immediately go to the ferry again, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Nope, he's ignoring it. Okay. So one thing I've learned from playing with both of these runners, Pojo is very chaotic. He will sometimes forget checks, and they never seem to hurt him. So we're going to see some interesting plays.
But Archery is dead. But Archery is still dead. Ocean Spider House Day 1 has Zora mask.
There's the Sem. There it is.
Booyah!
What was that third check, by the way?
Goron race.
Goron race was dead. Thank you. So we've got a hinted Zora mask. It's always nice getting big items like that. Required hinted. Stock put in foolish. Oh, so that race mix isn't going to hurt Sonaholic.
It was boat archery was our purchasing, right?
Boat archery, yeah. So boat archery, day 1, Ocean Spider House, and Goron race. 3 always hints.
And that was stock what?
It's Clocktown what? We might be getting that sound check. The question is, Sonaholic's got very interesting.
That's more than likely, by the way.
Yeah, it might be. I'm hoping for that sound check though. A nice bait worth.
Okay, I'm going to disappear for one moment, if you don't mind.
So, what was that, Sam?
I'm disappearing for a second, don't mind.
Oh yeah, not a problem. You're leaving me 4 minutes into my first restream? Oh.
I'm trying to eat a piece of pizza here and I want to chomp into the microphone.
But we get to find out if Sonaholic can count to 19 today.
Can you count to 19?
I struggle to count to 19. I hope for the best.
Okay, finish my pizza.
Come on, let's not interrupt him. Come on. I swear it's been more than 19.
Yep.
Oh,
he was a frame behind.
Yeah. He got 18 and a half. What can I say? Zelda runners can't count. That's
1, 2, 7, 13, 44.
79, 63. And second try, let's go.
Okay, I can't blame him too much. And it's just Jews.
Vulture, we're not on Uda today, so chews are basically useless. And a Hugo on Aroma.
Okay, if we get a we get a wallet, we know an easy way to get to Bank 2.
Yeah, that is a beautiful rupee farm right there. Let's not talk about Bank 2, though, shall we not?
Does it bring back bad memories? By the way, we try not to spoil too much earlier races. We usually give a 24-hour window in case someone wants to watch the restream. We did have an earlier restream of Dodo versus Muervo here, so he might be a little sore on certain subjects. Like, well.
Yeah. We'll mention we won't tell you what's there, though.
Pocho just forgot about that jump off, and it just sometimes drops you through the ground.
Yeah, you just float through the ground. It's the best clip.
Pocho's about to get his time lost, bro.
He is.
Seeds cannot be impossible. I have never come across an impossible MMR seed. The only randomizer I've come across that it was impossible was Zelda 2. And I rolled it too. That's the funny thing.
Of course you did. It would be you that rolled it. The only time
I am known for my seed.
You are. The only time a seed could be considered impossible is if it's in no logic. But even then, there's a lot of workarounds you could do for a lot of checks.
Hey, you know that's a great pendant of memories there.
It's the best check. See, getting
Iconic Graveyard is okay.
Every time I find pendant, I just wish that we had Andrew and Cafe in. There's an always hint, of course, but I genuinely love that quest line.
And see, I want frogs. No one ever likes me for that.
Yeah, so the restream the other day when you guys were talking about frogs, I couldn't talk because I was driving. I just had it up on my phone, on my center console, so I was just listening. Just putting that there. But I wanted to shout about frogs. Frogs are incredible.
Frogs are great, and most runners don't seem to like it.
It gives us a reason to actually see Great Bay Temple Gecko.
Right? It gives you a reason to go the normal way to get Bosky.
Oh god, yeah, there's 2 of us. Yeah.
Yeah.
And soon there'll be dozens of us. Dozens.
I am working on getting more comms improved.
Seahorses are dead. Ooh.
Okay, Poja, let's see if you can count to 19 the first time. And see if the horses are sometimes or not always. They're not.
There and always. I've got my actual tracker up to keep track of these.
Okay, good, because I update the ones that we can... Poja gets it the first time, because we have the commands in chat you can do. I just have to update those.
Yeah, so we could have GBT Gecko as a check. Was that that was a Clocktown? Was that just a duplicate North Clocktown?
That was not clocked down.
Yeah. So we could have the geckos randomized, but we could also have the actual frogs themselves and have them always planned out to have Oath.
Did Summit do Swordsman School?
I don't think he did.
Okay, this is new information. Well, we're also getting new information on Summit's side anyway.
Yeah. He's heading south. We haven't had a
You
south.
hit it. Yeah, I see some runners now in the settings go south a little bit earlier.
It makes sense having those two bottles, especially when you're waiting for that grandma still.
True, because you can get the owl down here, and then plus you can also you're going to be able to not isolate Kume, which is great in these settings.
I still, there's too much strength south to isolate her, but I still love to isolate Kume. I hate going through mystery road. There's that wallet. Hoo-hoo.
Hey, now we got it already after we got the gold rupee, but we know how to fill it now.
Absolutely. Now, because these are Season 4 settings with just a little bit of a twist on them, we do see a lot of wallets.
Yes.
Yep.
Except for you didn't ever saw one, right?
Yeah, I didn't happen to see one.
I'll stop talking about this. Butler is dead. Butler is a sometimes or not.
Butler is in always.
So we're getting all or all.
We have 5 of our always. We're just waiting on either ranch defense or Dampe. Can we all get praise in chat for Dampe required?
Hey, I did that for my the first race we had for this tourney on Restream. I'm happy we haven't always required in this seed. We do have Ocean Spider House day 1.
So that's one thing that I do love about these settings as well, is because there's only a potential of 7 and the last one gets junked, we often see these always come up. Whereas in standard Season 4, and we've got a Postman Hat on Granny.
Interesting.
Ooh,
I mean, go check that immediately.
Yeah, you already saw him do that quick little turn. Yeah, so we often see them come up because in Season 4 we had 11 potentials. And it's
a bow. That is a nice
that's
early
a Deco logic right there.
Yeah, that definitely put Deku into logic. So we're back to logical. Logic's just a suggestion. Come on.
It is. No one takes logic seriously.
We usually just make sure where you follow our full wishes and our loss.
Yeah, North Clocktown was. Although I believe Postbox is void of those with it being...
Postbox doesn't really count on those, but actually saving Bomb Granny is valid.
Although I've had seeds before where even though Postbox isn't meant to count for it, it can pick a random Clocktown location as Wath for the Postman Hat.
And that's also Wath for saving Bomb Grandma for the Postman Hat.
Yeah, but I do believe it means that nowhere in Clocktown can be considered foolish now.
No one that has a Postbox.
Yeah.
So West Clocktown can technically still be foolish.
It can pick Postman's up and not the Postbox, I see.
Fox is one of our go-to logic experts.
Yeah, we're logic guru. There's still a lot of... Ooh,
that's a mask of truth? Ooh. I like it.
We get a city doggy race. Let's
doggy
go!
Race! Justice for Blue Dog!
I was very disappointed today because I didn't have enough rupees to gamble.
Gambling can pay off nicely if you hit it. But it's really like a 30% chance or a 25%?
I don't even think it's that much. It'll pick one CT region if their item is in the postbox. Fifth is also a logic guru as well. He spends a lot of time going over the logic.
He just forgets a horse race.
Yeah, he just forgets his horse races, but we won't talk about that.
No, we won't talk about horse races, right?
No. I wonder if we'll see some horse races today.
I mean, I would hope they would do their horse race.
Yeah, horse races are a really nice chapter.
Fisherman's game is dead, by the way.
Fisherman's game is dead. Fantastic. That is our first sometimes.
Yes. So, interestingly enough, that one takes a lot of key things to actually have an item. I rarely see Fisherman games have an item of progress.
Yeah, you need your Zora, you need your song, you need fire arrows, you need ice arrows,
you need ice
and
arrows.
You need magic. There's a lot to get that to that. in the 7 egg seeds I think I've done, I've had Fisherman Game required, though.
We are getting early Deku playground.
We are. It's a sound bit of pushing, though. You've got a North Clocktown Wath, and just because you found one item doesn't mean your Wath is truly resolved.
Yes, always clear your wasps, or your foolishness. I mean your wasps. You do realize you did sign up for it. You knew there was going to be some picking on.
Oh yeah, you have to roast.
Plus, it's your first com, so I have to break in, right?
I'd be disappointed if you didn't. I'll just cry afterwards.
Don't usually. And there is Pojo's bow.
Immediately thinking, damn, that's my Deku logic. What will his play be now, though?
He's going to start bombers.
Star Bombers?
Not a bad idea.
We haven't seen our customary attack on children, have we?
I haven't said it yet. As soon as he officially starts it, I'll say. Okay, here at ZSR, we do not condone shooting children with sharp objects, even though we do find it fun.
And you also shouldn't use explosives on children either, although that is just as fun. Deku Playground had nothing for us, did it?
No, it didn't. This is actually our first time seeing transformation fair.
And that is
It's
also
$20.
Womp womp.
Okay, Sana needs to make sure they do swordsman school, though, so they can get that wall.
Absolutely. We have to hope that if he doesn't and he decides to isolate, we have to hope it's not required, but one wallet has quite a bit of logic behind it.
We also don't condone smacking kids with sharp objects.
Very fun. I mean, don't do much fun. You shouldn't do it.
I just have to say that disclaimer, you know?
Yeah, we have to protect ourselves, you know? Are we going to see either of our runners
Big bomb bag purchase? What is that? That is...
Captain's hat. Ooh, Ellie, that is huge.
And that is a day 2 pickup, so you can do tonight's graveyard.
Yeah. Although
we don't have explosives.
Just for the song and bats? And a peak?
Well, no. We don't have explosives, so you would only be doing day 2. Oh, he's on day 1, so.
You can still do day 1 even if you go into day 2. You just jump over.
Oh, if you can get the stalactite jump, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
and there's Hookshot. Ho, 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 Nelly.
And that is another North Clocktown.
Yeah, North Clocktown is
so close. 1, 2, 3, 5.
It seems like neither our runners nor the kids can count today. So, just for clarification for Restream, we have found Deku Mask in North Clocktown, Bow in North Clocktown, and Hookshot in North Clocktown. Can the Romani Mask we found in North Clocktown also be required?
It might.
Yes, never ever skip your bombers.
Yeah, Hook, it seems to be a couple times now we've seen it on bombers. And
Sona trying to buy
Sono is
money.
He's 1 money behind.
He's 21.
He's 21 money behind.
21 money behind. But he's got the meme number, so it makes it more fun.
Yeah, you can't take out 100 if you don't have room for 100. You can't take out 100 if you don't have 100.
He's so close to having that wallet too.
I know, he's like, needs to go, and he's going to be 1 money shy here after getting that. Because it takes 10 to do swordsman school.
It does indeed.
And he's leaving.
He's leaving. I bet he's going straight south now. Yeah.
If you're prone to epilepsy, please look away from Pojo's screen.
Yeah. I think Sona right now is going to start. He'll be pushing for Kuma Kotake and then pushing for his song knowledge.
Okay, so what is required for Ocean Spider House Day 1?
If it's just the skulls, you need Hookshot. And I think logically you need fire arrows, but you can do it without them.
So we need fire arrows and magic or a stick.
No, so the reason you need the fire arrows and the magic, in the very last room, there's a skull tuller hidden behind some cobwebs that you need to shoot fire arrows at. And there's no way to hit it with a fire stick. But you can actually just clip through it with a jump slash, which I hope both runners know, because getting an early Zora is fantastic.
Now, my question is, we know where Zora is, we've figured out Deku, where is Goron?
Vanilla Goron.
Would be interesting.
It would be interesting, but very unlikely. Where can we have something spicy? I think
Day
Goron
2
might
Grotto
actually...
is dead, by the way.
I think we might see a Goron down south somewhere. It feels like a very south-heavy seed so far. Graveyard is the obvious place to look. I mean, yes, maybe, but you've only got 2 checks there. Whereas if we...
It's a Wath, that's one reason.
We do have a Wath there, yeah. But I do still agree with Sona's play of push your south because you can clear it out, get all the way to Woodfall, hit your oil, and get a song check out the way.
Oh yeah, it's nice amount of checks you can do.
Yeah, and get your bean logic. And there's nothing really in Graveyard apart from a possible Sonata that can lock you out of anything.
The only thing he didn't do was Swamp Shooting Gallery. Hey, look, Twin Molds and Logic.
Stone Tower Temple first dungeon.
What? I think it's interesting the stockpot in Foolish.
It gives a lot less incentive to actually hang about on all the way to night 3. Because the only reason in first cycle you kind of keep pushing towards that end goal is for your toilet hand and staff room check. But without that in play, you don't really want day 3 at all, apart from the 3rd day chest. Although we do have all night mask purchase, which is definitely on the cards. Having 1 wallet in logic.
Transformation, Termina Field Scrub is a piece of heart, so...
Bum, bum, bum. That's gone.
Well, what else can we need our wallet for? We need wallet for Bank 2 and 3, we need wallet for possibly an all-night mass purchase.
So we have Mountain Smithy Day 1. We have that scrub check. All-night mass purchase if we get 2. Well access.
You can do well if you get Mask of Suns.
We could, but we can also have well logic with
Gipto. Wait, that's the second time Bremens has been right there.
Whatever you're doing to these seeds.
I don't know. But what the hell, Seedbot? Ah, yes, the sped up boat.
The best way. I was doing some any percent glitchless practice before. I was considering running it. And I took the boat and I forgot how long that boat ride takes. I was like, this is why people learn the Deku skip.
By the way, don't ban. You can't ban me.
I think he's referring to lemon. I can't say that. I know what that is. I can't say that.
I'm not conspiring with the bot at all. Snowhead Temple Foolish Accept Song.
That is a beautiful hint. That could potentially be our first dungeon then.
Watch it be Oath.
I always love watching Pojo's archery. He fires like a machine gun.
The rapid fire rate.
Yeah.
Alex, the bot and I are just on good terms, okay? We almost had a repeat of the season 3 seed. I was this close.
Did you take the bot out to dinner somewhere really fancy at some point or something?
You'll never know.
Because the things that this bot generates for you, like, it's seeds I wish I could come up with. Because they're really good practice seeds.
I just seem to have been very lucky. I generated a few jets, and I have to do it that way.
There's Lullaby. Snowhead Temple is very likely to be our first dungeon.
We just have to get that Goron mask.
Yep, Goron and magic. And fire arrows. Oh, vanilla fire, anyone? Oh no, it's foolish. It's foolish.
Yeah. So no.
And why would you wish for healing on Blue Boss Swap when it's required? You wish for storms.
Yeah, that way, because it's foolish except for songs, guess what?
It'll be pump. Was that?
That's our other wallet.
Oh, Nelly.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Bank 2 and 3, anyone?
Bank 2, Bank 3, all-night mass purchase. That's looking spicy for Sona.
Because he skipped Swamp Shooting Gallery, too.
He skipped Swamp Shooting and he skipped Swordsman.
The two places that have our wallets are easy checks, and
It makes up. Is this 100 rupees up on the tree?
I don't know. He's killing the stuff, so we'll find.
I think it was I saw a glimmer of silver up there. So
And Alpha, we know where our 200 gold rupee is, too.
Yeah, both wallets on minigames.
Oh, a Pierce D. Wait, and someone missed that, too?
Slept on it? He must have mispeaked it. You don't sleep on FD like that.
No. Maybe we got him too warmed up earlier talking to him while he was practicing. And he got
Maybe, yeah.
Because we were talking to Sona earlier about Muervo's race.
And that's a room key. That is a completely dead check.
Stone Mask for $20 from Tingle, if you want.
Honestly, in his position, if he's going to be heading into Deku Palace, I would have bought that. Especially when you don't have explosives to do your clips over the edges.
Now we're going to head on over to Woodfall.
He did try to peek at 5th. He looked up with his... while he was on opponent.
What song did he get?
He got Lullaby from Deku Palace.
Okay, can our tracker who's tracking Sona please mark Lullaby? Thank you.
Did Sona start bombers? Did he not finish? I don't think he did finish. But he started them on day 2, I believe. Yeah, an FD on Pojo's side.
Axel, please add FD on Pojo.
We've got a silver on Swamp Spider House.
I mean, it's not worth doing Swamp Spider House just for $100.
Oh, absolutely not. Where's our other sometimes? Please let it be. Well, all the checks we've got left are interesting ones right now. We've got day 1 spider chest, lemons, gossip stones, beavers.
Well, it's not day 1 spider chest. It's just spider chest, right?
Yeah, just spider chest, not day 1. Although you would get it day 1 with Zora being there.
Yeah, you have beavers, gossip stones, fisherman's game, bank 3, grog, and ocean spider house chests are things. We've already heard fisherman's game, so.
Horse race is still live. 5th, I hope Pojo, for your sake, with you being friends, doesn't do horse race. Just a show of camaraderie, you know.
Yes, I didn't do horse race because you didn't do horse race. We will die on this.
We'll die on this hill together.
Okay, there we go. Second attempt on it. I guess.
Both runners very hesitant to actually go to Graveyard first, though. Both taking that south play.
I'm not against it because, like you said, we only have 2 checks.
There's a fair chance it will just be a song.
And it would be nice if we get bombs.
Yeah.
But where is our bombs?
We might get a very strange seed where all explosives are foolish.
That is a slight possibility.
Mm-hmm. I got very lucky in a race I did a long time ago where all explosives were foolish. Didn't need them at all for the seed.
Watch bombs be on like bank 2.
Yeah, we had an Akana Canyon foolish, which I'd forgotten about, as I'm wont to do. And I had an ocean title deed, went to trade in, there was a foolish bomb bag on the ledge while I was like about to hit go mode. So I grabbed it just for ISTT left side.
Okay, Sona gonna finish up his goal or his armor series. I wish he would have done sword school right there.
Yep, he's gonna sleep on sword school.
Hopefully, like All Night's Max doesn't have something.
It could very well be Goran.
Oh god, that would be evil.
Oh, yeah, Goran or first explosives. It could be something big.
Yeah, what if it has bombs?
It could be a lot of the things locking our logic right now. Where are you going?
I don't know. I don't know.
He might be going Milk Road.
Maybe he's going to go do that horse race.
Oh, is he doing RDSS? Is he doing archery?
Maybe. That would get him half the way there. Wait.
Fast forwarding?
Yeah.
So, he might jump on Epona because Epona was there. Or he might do his archery, then go Milk Road. It's what we can hope. We're going to see our P-Hat knowledge for the first time this seed.
Yeah, we're 27 minutes in. You've finally seen V. Pojo is saying, screw that. I'm not going to do the bow strats. I'm going to just do straight up sword. And get...
Come on, Sona. Take a right.
You have to talk to the monkeys first, yes. As Moira found out.
Oh, we've got a big chest.
But...
Hey, Froggy!
Froggy mask!
Let's go! And Sona ran right past. He's going for Stumpy. He's going for Stumpy, which is big gold.
Didn't we see Stumpy on Pojo's side?
I think so, yeah.
Because we were commenting how it's the same exact spot.
Yeah.
But he can then go do a horse race and then do lemons. Was he the one that picked up Mask of Truth? No, that was Pojo.
No, that was Pojo.
Speaking of horse race, Pojo is finally doing
it. Damn, Pojo, you're letting the team down here, man.
We're missing a lot for Star Fox percentage. We only have Slippy and Falco. We need Keaton Mask, and we need Mask of Sense. And we need Bunny Hood. We are very proud of you, Fifth, that you did horse race today.
I bet you never, ever forget to do horse race ever again. There's certain checks like that for me. I will never, ever sleep on them. Because they've just hurt me so many times, repeatedly.
Like, well?
No, never well, surprisingly. I'm not doing well, it just isn't an immediate, like, ooh, I found Gibdor, let's immediately go well. Anyone who does that is just a psychopath.
And also me.
Well, if you get a corner access very early in your seed, your first thought isn't immediately go well. It's right, that's my corner access. There we go. That's all you think about it. I might do Pojo.
Hey, we get... Ooh, GFS.
Pojo's found his girlfriend. Very nice. I hope his wife doesn't get too jealous of that. You're not lying on your bed huddled in shame. Well, from what you told me, or you said in the MMR Weekly, Faith, you did very well and you should be very proud of yourself, man.
Yeah, that was only yesterday that you were lying on your bed huddled in shame. Do you need a red rupee? Tinkle has a couple.
Yeah, he just has a couple going spare.
You could trade $20 for a red ruby, or you could trade $40 for a red ruby.
But I've got to wonder, is it faster to be back walking his deck of here rather than have just pulled your opponent out of the horse race?
I think opponent would be faster.
Yeah. And there's that second Arcana Graveyard Wath. Hopefully it pushes them to go there. I can't understand why they wouldn't have at least went there on the first cycle, knowing that the stock put in is foolish. Because even when you're in the grave, as soon as you get into that grave, you can just fast forward your time to day 3.
Woodfall Temple, foolish except for Song.
Okay,
this
so...
This is going to be a speedy scene.
Because they're both foolish except Song, I think we might get those on equal spheres. So that Captain's Hat could very well have Sonata if there's a Fire Hour on a similar sphere, and Lemon.
That doesn't work, Pojo. Dampe again, he's still dead.
That is all of our always hints. So Ranch Defense is also dead. So the only always hint we've got out of Ranch Defense, Goron Race, Dampe, Boat Archery, Butler, Day 1 Spiderhouse, and Seahorses is the worst one, Day 1 Spiderhouse.
Oh, come on, that's a great one. It's great for us here in the comm booth.
It's great for us in the comm booth, but of all the ones I'd want to see, that is not it.
Why was Sona shooting the balloon?
For fun.
True.
Just to spoil that little girl's dreams of being the best archer in Termina.
Hey, you ready for the best song in the game? It's time for Lemon!
I hope he's got it randomized. I hope it's randomized. It's not. Bank 3 dead. Oh, so that it's getting closer to those wallets not being required. Ocean Spide House isn't bad, but when you have a choice of like ranch defense, which is I like doing aliens. It's the one check I always love to do. It's fun. You think human was just better? Ah.
We will hold you to that spec.
But yeah, I think in the situation where you're coming from a Pona race, it's literally right there.
As both runners are now showing us, look at this map that we have.
Yes, so those little white dots represent the chicken nuggets. And if you don't have to go hunting for them, it's fantastic. It makes this check less painful. It's still an awful, awful check. I'm team hate the lemons.
Yeah, you hate lemons? I like lemons.
I was going to say, I know you like lemons. I hate lemons.
I like lemons, and I like it more now that we have the map.
See, I'm team loves treasure chest game.
I hate treasure chest game. I hate archery, too, so... that's couples, man.
Are we getting a nice chain here?
Well, we can't check it. No, we can't. It's day 3, right?
You can check it up till evening on day 3. At 6 PM, the mayor flees with everyone else, apart from the carpenter guy, who's so against the moon crashing. Even when he could reach up and touch it, he still thinks it won't crash.
5th, we wouldn't put past you doing that, by the way. But we'll leave that to you.
I feel like someone will have, and there'll be a YouTube video for that, but it'll be from about 14 years ago, and it'll be like 240p. The only spoiler spec you failed TCG? Oh, dude.
Spec, we had high hopes for you.
The big spoiler for my race today, treasure chest game on both sides were vastly different. One had a super clean one of us had to clip through and do all sorts of shenanigans.
What was that old thing to 4chan or something like that? They had old videos?
It's just YouTube. YouTube's old enough now to have old videos like that.
Oh god, you
feeling your age.
Around when I was young. I'm old here, people! We had a discussion about age earlier. I am old.
I remember way back in the day when Assassin's Creed 1 came out and they released the trailer on YouTube, and no one knew what YouTube was then, and I couldn't find the trailer video again because no one knew that YouTube was a thing.
100% justice for Blue Dog.
No, Gold Dog's the best.
Screw Gold Dog.
Just for white dogs. Like,
hey, at least Blue Dog was not a half a lap behind, okay?
It's the worst when he's half a lap behind. It's just time loss after time loss, just sat there staring.
And it is $20 for winning first place.
That's a nice big wallet fill low for Pojo.
It looks like Sana is going to gamble, by the way.
Oh, let's go. Come on, Gold Dog. You can do this, buddy. Come on. That's not a win. I've done this enough to know.
When he gets bullied all the way to the back.
Oh, yeah. Normally he'll start about 2/3 at the back of the pack, and then he just gets his speed boost and takes off.
Nah, he's not even going to get his money back.
Yeah, Spec. One wallet was on Swordsman School, and the other wallet was on RTSS Archery. Oh, Richie. He didn't do too well, though. Too bad. Yeah, why is Pojo not handing in the mask?
Do we ever ask with Pojo?
No. Pojo is chaos. He embodies chaos. He just seems to stumble his way through seeds very quickly, and it's fantastic.
I can tell you one truth here. Neither runner will get Zora this cycle.
That is a 100% guaranteed truth. And no one can say otherwise.
Some facts.
And I guess we've seen our postman peak if we missed it earlier. He's just had a heart piece on his head.
So no postman's freedom needed.
Here comes a couple mass check.
If this has something nice, it's detrimental to Pojo.
Yeah. If those wallets have something, though, it's hugely detrimental to Sona.
He's just avoiding his minigames, doesn't he?
Some people do. Some people really go against doing minigames,
Well,
but
that is nothing of consequence.
nope. But they don't take too long. Like, I used to be against them, then I realized like the longest one that takes is probably
Swamp
Swamp Arch?
shooting gallery.
Yeah, Swamp Archery.
Hey, by the way, Pojo was recommended not to get caught.
He should have bought that Storm Mask when he had the chance.
Exactly.
Yep, he had a full wallet. Like, he had 110 rupees or something.
Wait, we're getting our first mini game here on Sona's side.
Let's go. I think this is the one that Pojo hasn't done. This in Clocktown Art.
He is not, yeah. And if people aren't aware, if you enter this one as a Deku, you get half the targets.
That's one thing I was actually meant to bring up in my interview was I think 3 of my targets had arrows firmly lodged in them and they didn't break. I was so mad.
Yeah, that could be a thing too, Fifth. I mean, he wants the $200. Okay, Honey and Darling only had $20, by the way. For clarification, if anyone's curious with the sometimes hints, there are 2 sometimes hints out of possible, I think it's 6. That does not mean the other ones are dead if they're not hinted.
Nope. So we still have in Logic, Gossip Stones, Beaver Race, yes, and Ocean Spider House Chest.
They're going to get that when they go to get Zora anyway.
You'd hope so. They have the
But
logic.
we don't put
they
things
have the logic for it with Captain's Hat.
We don't put things past Pojo, though.
No.
Actually, today with Sona, it seems like we don't put things past Sona.
Yeah, Pojo's going for a lot more of a full clear. Sona seems to be playing a bit more aggressive, but seems to be...
Pojo apparently can't jump.
Hey, he can. It just takes him a couple of tries.
Of course, the platform's all the way over on the other side.
Yeah, I think Sona thought he's been... I'm trying to get into his mind process now. He might think that he's got really good logic reading so far, so he's just pushing... Hey!
Locked bow!
So you might be thinking like he was playing a bit more aggressively earlier, but now as things are getting bottlenecked, he's starting to full clear.
Now we just need him to do Swordsman School and Swamp Shooting Gallery.
Is this even randomized? Who knows, Kirby? Who knows?
I thought, is it in the regular game? It's 40 for the bow and 50 for the harpies, right?
I think it's...
Or is it
I
reversed?
think it's the other way around. I can't remember.
So then, yes, it is randomized.
Yeah, it's randomized into a French vanilla location, I think.
Oh, Sonaholic didn't get the hints.
50 in. Oh no. Oh no.
I mean, there's $50. 40 is bow and 50 is harpies, okay.
Hey, another small brown.
Well, it can't be Bomber's notebook, so...
No, that's always in a big gold.
And it was given to us already, so...
Hello, Misty.
Welcome in. Look, we got a Muervo in the commentary booth.
Yeah.
Breaking him in, and for the first time.
And I've been abused so much.
I run a tight ship here.
So, wait, Sona? He's doing it.
He's doing it?
To believe.
He's doing it?
He's beginning to believe.
Well, he's only checking Tingle here, but that doesn't... He can still do a Swamp Shooting Gallery for 2 more hours. Or 4 more hours.
He's buying the stone mask. I don't see why now, but we'll take it. You've already done
Go up a little bit more.
Come on, take that turn. Take that turn.
He's getting first duty here.
Nice.
He's trying to kill some bats. Then we just need him to do swordsman school. I love that we're stating this, and we don't even know if they're required.
Yeah, we only got All Night Master Check, but if that's dead, you'd be able to get away with just this one.
But if it has something useful, then you need both.
Let's go, Sona! Grab that wallet!
Yes, Sona!
Is it 11 PM for Sword School on night 3? I thought it was just 6 PM.
I thought it was midnight.
So I thought he put a notice up on the board at 6.
I don't know, but it's 11 according to Fox.
Yeah.
I'll listen to Fox.
Not at 12 o'clock, he starts cowering out back.
So technically, he can still get this in tonight. He just, of course, has to nail this first.
Come on, Sona.
Oh, hey, Section. Look who I have in the commentary booth with me.
Hey, Section.
I don't know how I managed to, but we got a Morpho in here in the comic books booth.
Yeah. Connections. We've got Chaos Incarnate for routing in the chat.
Thankfully we had Morpho in here because otherwise we weren't going to get this research. No, Fox said he would be able to if no one else could.
He actually kicks you out at 11. Oh. Mid-game, he's just like, yo, you got to leave. And he go cry.
Get out.
Wait, where was that bomb? Was that bomb bag?
All nights. All nights.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, Hojo can get it. He had money.
He could maybe still get it. Pojo could, but Sona might still be able to get it.
He would have to immediately go do swordsman school.
Pojo, just go kill Takuri, bro. It's so much faster. Rather than gambling on these.
No, Sona!
Think, how much money Sona got?
Sona only has 41.
Where you go? Is Sona going west?
I think he's going west.
Yeah, he's going west.
So he's not going to get it this cycle. Hopefully there's other bomb bags.
Hopefully. There very rarely is, though. Bombs are one of those things that seem to always be locked on themselves.
Hojo is going to go try to farm up money here. What's that? No. He's going west, too. Is he thinking that is not worth going for?
That's what it's looking like. Because these are only 5 rupees, buddy. This isn't co-op or mystery. They're
okay,
not gonna be
he
big.
is headed towards the bird now. He
What
needs
was that
30?
big section? Was it a big gold?
Where?
An underwater ramp. Let's hope that Sona looks into another bomb bag, but it's not looking likely. Checks are running very thin right now. We logically have Great Bay Coast Ledge and the Zora Cape ledges.
Is Pojo just literally running around trying to get this? It's faster to go kill the bird at this rate.
Yeah, he could have killed Takuri twice by now, at least.
Well, we don't have elemental arrows, but it's still, what, 12 arrows?
Yeah, it's really not much at all.
He needs 6 more, I think. Or he might have enough, because I think he's headed to town.
You're not zoomed in, just watching, just here to listen to me and Sam. Aww, sweetie. Yeah, I've never heard of 20s actually popping out of the grass in TF. And there's his bank too. What
Yeah,
is
it's 50 bucks.
There's magic on Tingle.
Okay, that's a nice find for him. Pojo's not going to miss that, but... Now you just have to wait for the wallet to finish filling up.
Flex dropping it doesn't always occur. Imagine if you actually hit grass once. Your first grass piece was 20 and that's all you needed for your flex. Yeah, it's a pretty creepy bomb bag, alright. You're selling it to a child? Come on, buddy.
For 5 bucks.
Yeah.
We do have sped up text box by holding A, and Pojo just showed us one of the downsides that could be.
A good way around that, though, is to hold B. If you hold B, it'll never select the dialogue options. So you can hold B until you hit the dialogue screen, and then choose your answer.
You know, we're still missing a Foolish. No, we have all our Foolishes.
Oh, we do. We're missing our
Woodfall Temple, Starhead Temple.
B mashing, so B mashing's fantastic. Yeah, Graveyard's looking very spicy now that Portia's found that wallet.
But you still need to do that second cycle.
Hey, you could do it first cycle. Oh,
he has 2 hours left.
Do it. Yeah, we can't do it. We'd have to do it second cycle, but he has the ability
$100
to basically clear it.
$100 there for Sona.
Unfortunately, it's not going to help him on that wallet. This wallet could be a last locate for Sona now.
And then...
sorry, the bomb bag.
He might look at the bomb bag and then realize he has to say bomb granny once he does Swordsman's.
Yeah.
Hey, look, a heart container.
Very nice. I bet we'll see a straight rush to a corner. Will we get good bomb RNG from the grass, though? That's the question.
What, it's a 1 in 8 chance, I think.
It doesn't mean you're going to get it.
Oh, no. Each one is a 1 in 8 chance, so swinging and hitting 8 grasses doesn't mean you're guaranteed.
And he's going to see this bomb bag. Cry. And yeah, there's the double take. Oh, no.
He's like, where's the other wallet?
He might even be... Well, might actually see instead of...
What? He's doing Scarecrow.
He's doing Great Cross Ledge.
No, I don't think that's worth it at this time.
No, not at all. Hey, duplicate song play at the same time. What we might see from Sona in the next cycle, is him going straight to Graveyard, thinking that the wallet might be theirs worth. Did he just get 15 bombs from his first grass pile?
I think so, yeah.
This is what I'm saying when I say that Portia gets, like, obscene luck.
He's the luckiest son of a bee.
Yeah. He has made a deal with the devil somewhere.
That's a big chest up there, too.
What could be helpful here is if this is another bomb bag. It could bail Sona.
See, for as evil as I roll seed, Pojo just... No, that's your fire. That is Zora.
That is Zora logic, yeah.
Well, we do know where magic is, so we know where we can get it. He can't get it quite yet because he needs fire or he needs to do the jump slash.
The jump slash is easy enough. Most people opt to do it anyway. So, in the very last room behind the canoes or coffins or whatever they are.
Road to Icona! Whoa, I wonder why. No, we don't think alike at all.
Yeah, the canoes at the back of the room, you jump on them, just angle towards the skull tuller and you just jump slash, or you can blow it up with a bomb and then jump slash into it. Why are the fish in the sea buttons? Yeah, why is the fish in the sea buttons? Has he not done his fish? Scarecrow peak though. And now he gets to struck by in foolish.
Yeah, we have all our hints, by the way. Yeah, Scarecrow song is actually a very common way of peeking anymore, it seems like. Section.
Yeah, I've never seen that pink peak before. This is... If Sona doesn't find a bomb bag, this is a huge lead for Pojo. This could be the game-changing lead. Yeah,
because that bomb bag is vital.
And it's a long lock as well. Like, if I was Sona after seeing this peak, he's holding out that there's another wallet somewhere. I understand what he's doing. But a lot of this stuff you could be doing is your time waste whilst on your next cycle looking for that
bad part wallet. Is we know there's not another wallet.
But there's Keg.
Keg!
So there is that.
Keg! That's a keg. How did a fish have a keg in its body? Keg that's bigger than it. So there's no keg on bank 2. I mean... Sorry, I had to tickle my... There was nothing in grave, and I don't think Kita had anything, so we're still looking for our Wath here in a graveyard.
Yep, which could still very much be explosive locked.
But we need to know these answers, Mist. GFS makes Iron Knuckles a joke.
Yeah, it really does. Having the double jump slash, backflip, jump slash, and you do it cleanly feels so good. It's one of those easy bits of tech.
And that is New Way Bossa Nova.
Ooh.
So that is quite possibly our Wath.
You still want to clear these, though.
Oh yeah, you definitely clear these. Definitely with GFS and bombs now to make the jump easier. I cannot make that pixel jump.
Or the
okay, bombs are faster than frickin' Deku.
Yeah, if you group them correctly, you can kill them all in like 2 bombs. I still prefer to spin attack if I've got magic, though, just because I suck at the bomb strat. Oh.
This is a biggie.
Oh, hold.
Please hold. Your call is important to us. It is Gibdo!
Oh, let's go. Come on, please.
You know where he's headed probably after this.
Please.
You're really wanting, aren't you?
I want frontside well.
I want reverse well required, okay?
Pojo has untracked fire arrows. Ah.
Oh yeah, Axel, yeah. Pojo has... Thank you. Just smack Axel around or put him back in the dungeon.
Yeah.
Or just... I'm not sure how he ever gets out of the dungeon, but...
Oh, we're going to see his recoil flip tech. Let's go. Hey, he did it. Nice.
I mean, everyone continues to wish for well upon people. Definitely other runners who had experienced it wish well upon other runners. They just don't wish well when they have to run it.
I mean, well isn't too bad if you have like...
Hey, Pojo, that's his axe.
What? He just stood there.
He's setting up for Death Warp.
Yeah. See, this is where Double D hurts. Oh!
That's another biggie. Watch, it's Gibdo. Or it's Karo. It is a... Oh!
Bombs.
Uh-oh. That's not good for
her.
Double D's never hurt. I mean... Oh, you're meaning in Majora's Mask. Like I said, our chat's not on PG-13 here, okay?
Yeah, this bomb bag is awful. And now someone is thinking, what have I missed? What have I missed?
I am known to be...
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Go and do swordsman school. Swordsman school.
On the benefit of him actually doing Doggy Racetrack, though, he will at least get a big payout.
Yes, definitely if he can get swordsman school. No, wrong direction.
Come on, Sona, it's not that bad of a check.
Why is he's getting money for what?
He's rescuing... Is he waiting around to rescue Grandma?
He might be, too, because... you can go kick with the Dongas, too, and get $100.
Yeah.
Where was GFS again?
No, Dr. Lin index warp isn't allowed. No glitches are allowed, apart from very minor ones like recoil flips and certain out-of-logic breaks. Like Iceless Arcana access, things like that. GFS was...
I think Swordsman School is less of a time loss, though, to miss fifth than Horse Race.
Yeah. GFS was girlfriend race? Gorman race. Wow. I've got Gormans on the mind. But what was that, sorry? Sam?
I didn't say anything.
Oh.
Well, fifth was talking about how Swordsman School can be an easy miss, and I was bringing up how Horse Race is an easy miss.
Oh, yeah. I suppose Horse Race is a bit easier to miss than Swordsman. It takes more time dedication, that's for sure. Oh, Pojo going for the the swim.
Did he already climb?
West. He's already climbed and hit the L, but he hasn't even been west yet, and he's choosing to do this. I mean, he's here, so I don't blame him, but... Is it going to pay off? Nope. Not today.
Sana, go to swordsman school, please. But he is killing time until Granny.
Yeah. Having full logic to go do your spider house, I would have just waited until I got Zora to do that swim.
The funny part is he can actually get Zora before Sana can get Zora before Pojo this. But that's not good for him. That's actually horrible for him.
The problem is, if you have your Zora in logic, you would be pushing for that right now. Especially when you've just got a Woth song, or potential Woth song.
If you're going to want to check the... Well, you can't check everything.
He'll be able to find his Gibdo and his Great Bay Access. Only now he's running into the pushing the clock sort of thing. He's got an hour and 20-ish minutes.
Can someone please do exclamation walk? Because I want to see it, or you guys like my comment on the hints there.
Fire arrows.
Because you literally get the fire arrows before you get the hints.
Yeah. We could still have Shiro. And
yes, but fire arrows is guaranteed to be a walk item anyway.
Yeah.
I was going to put duh afterwards, but I figured that might have been a little too blunt. I had one hint that I did like back in season 4 tourney was like powder keg, and I went boom, baby.
I still really hope we see this Romani mask be required, you know. So
it'd be nice.
I think both runners would sleep on it with how dense North Clocktown was.
My cat found a gecko on the window and just keep trying to jump through the window.
You have wild geckos.
Oh, we have geckos everywhere here in Florida.
Bruh. The most exotic thing we have here are wild snakes, and I've never seen one.
Snakes! Snakes! We have alligators here.
Yeah, no thanks. I'll stick with just being scared of spiders and not everything around me. You live in Florida, don't you? If you've got geckos and snakes, yeah.
I have geckos, snakes, and alligators. Uh-oh. Sana's gonna miss, Granny.
He has no time waste left either. No, he can still make it if he's fast. Come on, go quick.
Nope.
Now.
He's missing it.
Sona.
He's missing it.
He's missed it. Sona, what are you doing? Sona, you've missed Granny.
He's really hoping that the bomb bag... He's like, I'm not going to do Granny unless I get a wallet.
It would have been better to set it up at least, though.
I know. But this is me trying to explain Sana's thought, and I can't.
So,
yes, the worst thing here in Florida we have is Florida Man.
Yeah, fun game for anyone in chat. If you type in Florida Man, then your date of birth, you can find your very own Florida Man.
We have Florida Man's articles for every day of the year.
Yeah. So I can't tell you what my Florida Man is because PG-13's stream, but I can guarantee it will be interesting.
Florida Man is charged with flooding an emergency room. With emergency room after attacking a nurse and stripping. That's fun.
Nice. Let's see if I can find one that isn't so crass for mine.
Shirtless Florida man demanding refund throws rocks inside McDonald's.
A Florida man has been arrested for pleasuring himself with an ice pack in front of first responders.
Okay, last one for the thing so we can get back on topic. Naked Florida man wielding machete tries to steal another man's clothes, deputies say. Welcome to Florida.
Yes, Florida is phenomenal. How is it all isolated down there?
I don't know. Well, there is other states, and occasionally we hear that one besides just Florida, but it's rare. And then we're always like, they're trying to copy us.
Jesus. But yeah, unless Sona gets bailed out hard with another bomb bag, which it's looking very unlikely. He could, in theory, find one up at Porthood, because it's looking
Okay.
like everything.
This could actually be one of us, the one that Axel posted. Pretty crazy. Florida man taken into custody after climbing cell tower, live streaming.
Shouldn't Florida man find a gator and not a crocodile? Do you not have
I
both?
mean, we have alligators here. We don't have crocodiles.
You're known crocodiles, though. You can get, like, saltwater crocodiles. I would not be surprised if you'd find a saltwater crocodile that would swim to Florida just to say screw you.
Well, you know how to tell the difference between an alligator and a crocodile, right?
Pojo did invert time for getting Zora. He's got lots of time to do this. Let's see his day one spider house routing. Let's go.
You know how to tell the difference between a crocodile and an alligator, right?
One will kill you quicker than the other.
No, one you see it later and the other is after a while.
See,
that's a very bad joke.
I'm in the same boat as Archer, where crocodiles are my second biggest fear. His first aneurysm is mine are spiders.
So don't call Australia, okay?
Yeah, no. I have Australian friends that want me to visit. I could not. The spiders, man. Sona going for the swim, hoping for it.
Technically speaking, if you want to really be technical, about 15 miles away, they do have crocodiles there. Because that's Animal Kingdom for Disney.
There you go, you have them both. Okay. Case closed. Did Sona... Yeah, he must have just swam for that.
I am literally 30 minutes away from Disney. Here.
Oh, we forgot the 1 hour.
Oh, yeah. Happy 1 hour, everyone. We got too busy talking about Florida Man. Great way to introduce someone to Restream. Make him talk about Florida Man. I am Cemetery2121, your co-commentator / restreamer. I am joined in the booth for the first time ever by Muervo.
Hello.
And finally, tracking for us today is Axe Ryman and Tom. So say hello to those two as well. And if you're just joining us, we have a interesting race between Sonaholic and pojolonewolf. We have chaos versus more straightforward.
We have something very exciting being lined up on Sonaholic's side as well, if no one's noticed. Sona's going well.
But we're still missing our wallet.
Mm-hmm.
That we know is, we almost know is guaranteed required.
Yep. So we've had a bomb-locked bomb bag and all-night mass purchase. So at this rate, Sona's bailout would be an out-of-logic bomb bag in either Well or Upper Arcana.
If he gets that, that would be huge for him.
It would be huge, but it still puts him very behind Pojo, because Pojo is currently making solid progression. Oh, yeah, there could be another bomb bag up north, but knowing Sona's luck so far, it'll be in one of the bomb luck checks. I always like seeing runners who never always play a lot of standard seeds and things do spider houses. Because you can tell the difference between someone who does a lot of all sanity or max sanity glitch sort of things to those who do a lot of standard, because they never really get to go into spider houses and standard rule sets. Whereas in your all sanity, there's a lot of spider house play. Sona does have new wave.
Yeah, I don't know where those other bomb bags are. I'm quite curious. We saw where one was. We knew it was in day 2 grid.
Yep, spider house and all sanity rush.
Also, if for people that will be joining us in later restreams, we have another new commentator. We will have Chloe that's joining the booth. So if you see Chloe around, wish them congrats on that, because, hey, the more people the merrier means more restreams we can get, as long as we have restreamers available.
And if you ever need some absolutely horrendous seeds rolled and Sem isn't about for you to do it, get Chloe to do them, because her seeds are also horrible.
Yes, if you like this seed, my name is Cemetery. If you don't like the seed, my name is Travis. Pojo will check chest, right? I don't put it past Pojo skipping it either.
It's something that a lot of people would sleep on. You've just got your Zora, a lot of the game modes just opened up to you. You've got a potential boss new wave. You might be thinking about going in there, hoping your ice arrows are in there. You might be thinking about eggs. I know eggs stick around in people's mind a lot for these seeds.
Alex, I still apparently hold the record though for the worst seed ever in season 3, where Mask of Sense was hard required. We almost caused that lost it, who commentated an earlier race to Trauma, because that was his seed and it almost happened again. 50-50 chance that it was happening again.
We've got some Takuri sniping going on Sona's side. He's still grinding that money out, but he still hasn't found that wallet.
Why hasn't he done Swordsman School?
When he eventually does Swordsman School, because it will come down to his final check, he is going to kick
Well, I'm going to need you to mentally connect with Sona and tell him to do Swordsman School.
I'll channel my inner Buddha. I've never seen anyone do those spiders like Pojo's just done.
Neither did I.
You normally bonk the table and knock them all down. Two always required in the same seed. Oof. And there's 29. You're in the room. Are you going to do it?
It's here somewhere. Where is it?
There it is. And we've got Sona gearing up for a completely out of logic well right now. A full clear of well too.
He is going to get this chest. And as long as he doesn't run himself completely out of air.
Yes, remember Pojo, you've actually got an ammo count during this, so you can't rapid fire them. Happy 69 minutes. Woo!
69 minutes. Yes.
Funny number, let's go.
I really hope he doesn't run himself out of Arizona.
There's a pot just outside where it always refills with arrows. So you leave the room, turn right, and it's the second pot away from you. It always has a 10-hour refill.
Red, green, red, green, red.
We should have had a Gamba on for this. God, come on. Oh, nice.
We're getting post this year. No, this was not hinted, but it is a big goal. Oh god, that's Goron. That is big. And poor Sona.
That is potential go for Pojo. Oh, there or thereabouts.
Well, we don't know song-wise.
We don't know song-wise, but he'll stumble across those arrows when he starts pushing his dungeons, I'm sure of it.
Well, we have our wasp fulfilled, though.
Did we, though?
Arcana was New Wave Bossa Nova.
Arcana was New Wave. Road to Arcana had fire arrows, but it could very well have something in that punch rock.
Town had like 7 different things.
Yeah, everything was in Clocktown. We also have that Romani mask in our both location.
Or Gibdo, yeah, Gibdo was also there.
Gibdo was also there, yeah.
In Graveyard.
So what would everyone's play be here? I think the sensible one would probably be to start pushing your Zora stuff. North?
Yeah. I would do Zora Hall first.
Yeah, Zora Mask was hinted. Lana, that was hinted very early on.
Yeah, we thankfully got that as an always hint. Can you imagine if that was not an always hint?
You can full clear Snowhead Temple as well and find out what that song is.
True.
Which means, with it being on the same sphere for Foolish except Song for Woodfall and Snowhead, Goron will likely have Sonata.
That would mean, I guess. I mean, we could fully get eggs here now, too.
Yep.
So eggs could be in the same sphere to have Sonata.
Are we going to get Vanilla Oath?
There's a chance we'll have Vanilla Oath.
Yep.
My guess is eggs has Sonata. Just because I like more chaos.
Yeah, you go for Zora, stumble on Goron. At this rate, it's looking pretty unlikely that Sona will be able to recover from this. Unless there's
The only
Yeah,
problem about doing Zora is what if it is something crappy like Storms?
Yeah, that would be terrible if it was Storms. Especially if the seed was pushing everything to just have the items you need now, and then it ends up being Storms. I could imagine nothing worse.
Hugo, I didn't see either. I'm not good at that. I'm that good at peeking. We also get bomb or keg trial done. Since we did get that keg.
We did. I'm looking at Porjo's tracker, but I don't see any like Hugo markings on here. I don't think he's got one for Hugo. Oh, and there's big gold.
This is Zoe brought him. And it's our container.
Zoe giving us our love for playing her beautiful randomizer.
Have we ever mentioned how awesome Zoe is?
I mention it every restream.
Zoe's awesome. Also, don't forget you have fire arrows at some point.
The fact that he used his bow and not fire arrows to open up Snowhead makes me feel like, has he forgotten he's got fire arrows? No, he hasn't.
No,
Good.
he's
Good.
about wrong. There.
He's about to bubble it.
Bubble open.
Unhindered ocean spider house chest. You've got to love it. Ooh.
You can do Smithy day 1 too.
Yep, absolutely could.
Mountain title, dude. You can turn that in. And it's also toilet. Well, we have toilet paper, but we are stockpiled and foolish.
Sona must either be feeling incredibly behind right now or an overwhelming sense of deja vu.
That is a very convenient. Yes, I will fully agree. That it was very convenient.
Absolutely. No casino on that at all.
We're gonna have a casino for anything?
There's a potential for the Elemental Arrow Casino.
I love the blue spikes on Goron, by the way.
He's
the
got
blue is just so prominent.
Goron. It looks weird on Goron, doesn't it?
It does look weird, but I like that deep blue. I would put that deep blue probably on Deku, maybe. Oh, Song of Storms on baby Goron. 50-50 chance that Zora eggs are required.
Come on, Zeggies.
Zeggies! Keep forgetting my mouse turns off after 10 minutes of non-movement, and so I keep trying to move my mouse around, and it's like, come on.
Mine does that unless it's plugged in, so I've got it permanently plugged into my keyboard. I love wireless things until I want to actually sit at a desktop, then I hate them. There's nothing worse mid-race. You're doing really well, then you hear boop boop from your headset dying. It's like, oh no, I haven't got a wire near me.
So either Zora eggs or so Zora. I'm trying to think of what song. We still need most of our songs. So
we still need to grab eggs, keg song, and wait, is it just eggs and keg song? Isn't that waiting on Blue Boss Up, which is hinted required? So
that could just be Oath too. So
it could just be Oath, yeah.
So we are 50-50 chance of if Mirror Shield's required.
Flag strats Pojo, let's go. Come on, first time. Let's go. Let's go.
There you go. Yeah, we might be in for a Mirror Casino. That's what I was trying to figure out, but my brain was not wanting to do math. I tried it earlier today. And there's Bunny Hood! Which we don't need as much because we have Goron.
Yeah, well, was a nice find for dungeons, though.
Oh. Ooh.
There's Garo.
No. Wait, that officially kills Gibdo as our Law.
Yeah.
Unless, well, had something. But Sonaholic, I found out that Well has nothing, I think.
Yeah, it's looking that way.
Am I coming for a few moments?
Is he doing unhindered down there? No, he's getting a big paw. But
eat another piece of pizza one second.
Why is he getting a big paw here? You have you have access to very fast nuts with your Woodfall warp, and you can just get your bombs. You just kill Big Pawn well. Oh, he doesn't
No
have bombs.
bombs.
You're right. Yeah.
Well, we don't want 200 rupees anyway, Fifth, because we're full on rupees at the moment.
Yeah, the big pulls for well. Could the logic ever require you to do Dampe to get big pull to finish well?
I don't think so.
Can't see it. Oh, coming in with a big raid. The sausage. What a name. Thank you for the raid, the sausage.
Welcome in. You are an hour and 17 minutes, 18 minutes into Sonaholic versus Pojo.
We've got a very disrespectful seed right now. We had a required bomb bag on all Night Mask purchase, which, if you know Majora's Mask at all, you should know that both wallets are required for that, Adult and Giants. One wallet was on Road to Southern Swamp Archery, the other one was on Swordsman School, and we're currently watching Sona struggle to find an out-of-logic bomb bag because he's never done Swordsman School.
Yeah, it's definitely something we're going to have to bring up in the interview.
Yeah. He might at this point think he's already done it, but it's right there on the tracker. I've used the same tracker as him. Because the lovely chappie that made this tracker, the other section, is also very want for just ignoring swordsman. So he put it on there as a reminder. Fifth, you should join the weekly glitch races that we do. You get to experience all the new features. And some cursed ones. Quite often get tested on us.
So he likes using you guys as guinea pigs. This is the big chest zone.
Oh ho ho!
Ooh, our
yeah, that's straight into GBT. No shadow of a doubt. But yeah, if Well doesn't have anything, that GBT, that Bossa Nova is the worth. Which means that Portia's going to dive straight into here and be even further ahead.
Yeah, Sona is struggling so far behind right now. It's because of one minor check. That seems to be this thing this season is one minor check.
Yeah. Oh, Pojo just thought about going straight to GBT instead of doing Zora Hall first. Especially when he can entirely full clear the area.
Because we do have Mountain Title D too.
Do indeedy. A little bit low there, buddy. I think... No, he got it. I thought he wanted to go a little bit higher. We got banjo music right now in Pojo.
Yes, we have Banjo-Kazooie music right now.
He's an unpopular opinion. My favourite banjo game is Nuts and Bolts. I don't like 1 or 2.
I like 1. I don't like 2, really. So it's not Lulu's Ledge. Mirror Shield. Well, we don't have to have a casino.
Could be LA Casino.
Yeah.
Fifth, if you ever played Lego Races back in the day, it's like that, but better. We're still looking for LA though, Fox. Which is most likely, it's most likely in GBT at this point. It's a Woth song. Lego Racers was the bomb. It was so good when Rocket Racer came out. The first time you play that, when I'm guessing you were a kid at the same time as me, and Rocket Racer comes out, oh, it gives you chills.
And there is Gold Dust.
See, I know that in a lot of cases, a Woth song has to lead to an item. But could it also be for just dungeon completion?
It can be for dungeon completion, yes. And Fox can verify that for me, but...
Yeah, it's behind the Karna Graveyard Woth, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, it does have to lead to. Okay.
So, yeah,
so our light arrows are... Yeah, we're in no mode.
Either
no-ish mode.
no-ish. It's either in
We don't know
GBT or Fisherman.
Well, we don't know if we need eggs or branch song or mirror shield.
See, I should have never tried to race Ocarina of Time rando because it messed up my logic thinking brain. And Sona, there will be no recovery from Sona for this now, unfortunately.
No. Even if he was to immediately get the wallet, there's no way you can just straight line it to catch up.
No. All in all, very Jet Seed, actually. This is probably
this
Jet.
This is one of the more jettiest that I've had, yeah. I mean, it does have a little grossness with the bomb bag on all nights, but we had easy wallets. And, I mean, we did have some Sem in there because it had Zora, or what is it? Zora Mask on Ocean Spider House Day 1.
Yeah, that kind of guided you to get in your Goron Mask. Because if you go in there, there's no way you leave without doing that chest. Not when you've had both your sometimes hints.
Well, that one wasn't hinted, Goron Mask.
It wasn't, but it's a sometimes hint. The day one, the chest in there.
You're right there. You do it.
Yeah, and because did we ever actually? Yeah, we got Bank 3, didn't we?
Yeah, it was Bank 3 was dead.
Since it's only sometimes you do it while you're there, you don't just ignore it, unless you're in no mode.
And sometimes you do stuff even if not hinted.
Still no beavers, guys. Still no beavers.
Maybe if I can /restream tomorrow, I can try and get another beaver attempt. Because I am going to try and do restream your race tomorrow.
It should be an interesting race, me and Sky. It's going to be a grudge match because we raced against each other in Scrubs twice, I believe. Did we race in Uta Scrubs as well? I don't think I ever raced in Uta Scrubs actually, but we raced in MMR Scrubs. Oh, Bojo, buddy.
You know how to recover from this, right?
Come on, don't climb that ledge. Don't climb that ledge. Go on the moving platform. Good.
There you go. And then let it go up and then switch to deck.
Yeah, GBT first temple spec. He hasn't had a chance to break in his movement on another dungeon yet.
This is these two's first races on the tournament. Oh yeah, you do eggs last.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I wouldn't even be looking at eggs right now.
My favorite way to go from the upper ledge to this one is just do Deku spin.
I've been trying to get that Zora tech down, but I just can't figure out how to do it. And I refuse to watch a video. I'm being stubborn on it.
I'm really feeling sad for Sona. I would love to say more about Sona, but we know he's going into a dead end here.
Yep, there's absolutely nothing. If this does give a bomb bag, even if it does, there's no recovering at this point. Bojo's got all the knowledge he needs to win now, unfortunately.
And we're going to have a wart skip, so... Oh, well, no, we're not going to have a wart skip, because your lights are somewhere in here. So unless you find your lights before, you're going to do...
GFS, so wart isn't too bad with GFS.
Yeah. While we have a few minutes of downtime, I want to hear what's coming up.
Sorry?
You want to hear what's coming up in new races, since we have a little bit of downtime for GBT?
Absolutely. And figure out when I can actually do some more comms with you guys.
Yeah, so if you are looking to see stuff, actually a little bit later tonight, we will, or I think it might have just been started soon, we have a Z2R tournament race over on ZSR, another ZSR channel. If you're looking for more MMR, I am going to try to restream Sky Gore versus Morevo here. That race is at 4 p.m. Eastern time.
Well,
there is a big chest
underwater. UTC, I think it is. I should know it's my race.
Yeah, 8 p.m. Yeah, UTC. Real quick, let's see what this chest is for And that's our light, so he's in go mode.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we will have more races on Saturday for MMR. We will have 2 spec races, one at 1:15 p.m. Eastern, and the other at 7:15 p.m. Eastern. One versus Bucky, one versus A Slayer. as we get restreamers lined up and commentators lined up and trackers, they're important too. We will try to get more races restreamed. So please, if you're interested in commentating or on tracking even, please join us on the MMR Discord and fill out an application.
Absolutely, you'll get to have your first time with Sam, and he definitely won't throw shade at you for the first half an hour to break you in. Absolutely not.
No, not at all. It's not like I've known Moergo for a while anyway, so...
No, definitely not. Come on, Pojo, do it first time, come on. Oh,
no!
buddy.
Can we get an F in chat for Pojo? He deserves that F after missing that.
Now, this is one thing. If you fail, don't try to reset it up. It loses more time than it's worth.
We know him, so we can actually say F on this one. Yeah, just go.
Yeah.
Go. No.
Now I actually get to give him shade for his tech and GBT. But we need to have more training sessions, man.
Third time's the charm, right?
There we go. Now don't...
I'm going to laugh if he falls off.
Don't hook it up. Come on. Oh, slash.
Oh,
yes!
Nice
Recovery. Oh, Sony, we're right in front of Swordsman. Don't do it. Sona. It's how Pojo routes Fox. Absolute chaos, and it seems to lead the way for him. Sona, where you going, buddy?
This was a very good routing on a unique sim seed.
Yeah, it was done well. His chaos pays off.
More often than it should.
Yeah, it's fun to watch. It's annoying to race against.
Yeah, because you're like, oh, this is a shit seed. Oh, crap, Pojo finished?
Yeah, it's like, but what? How? You had so much open.
Pojo, you kind of missed there.
Yeah, he moved to the side. Like, he was going sideways slightly. At least he's got his fire arrow back up.
We never know what Pojo's opener is.
Yeah, both runners' openers were kind of going everywhere. It was strange.
Sadly, Sona's going to go get his Zora now and get his Goron, but not get the bombs.
Interestingly, getting the Zora is still in logic for... No, it's not. He can't get
We
his
don't
Zora.
have bombs.
He needs bombs.
Well, shite.
Yeah, Sona's not going to get anything. He needs to do his swordsman. Look at your tracker, dude. It's on there. Could use a... I don't think Keg works for that, though.
Keg is not logical with him.
Plus, he can't. Goran's in there.
True.
That one building locks the entire seed. That bomb bag locks the entire seed.
That bomb bag is the key to the seed, yeah. And Sona's going to kick himself for that. And he's going to be like, where was the other wall at? He's going to be like, Sergeant School.
Yeah, poor guy.
And I'm not sure why.
Wait, has he been north yet?
No, he's going to, and it's not going to have anything.
Interesting that he's been last locating so hard and he hasn't been north yet.
He did full well first.
Yeah. No, that's objectively a bad player. I never even clocked that at first.
Yeah, Pojo's having a little issue with George here.
Retarget him. Thrust. Thrust. There's a couple of very safe strats you can do when you're fighting George with FD. Once you've stunned him, if you do a backflip and a thrust, 99% of the time it hits him, or you can stun him, move slightly back, and just tap Z target again.
Well, I hope we get my jet seed out of the way with Seedbot here, so my next one I roll is really evil.
No.
Because that way I can... Well, wait, because that's your seed.
It's mine.
Chad, do you think Moergo here needs an evil seed tomorrow? And it is with the order.
Come on. Are you still in day one, buddy?
No, Alex thinks you need an evil seed.
Evil seeds are fun. Scuffed logic's incredible. Hot spring.
IT thinks you need evil.
Get me a hot spring water well seed, dude. Using sense. Peak.
I want Fisherman Game required seed. Unhinted. If
If I've had the two, sometimes I would do Fisherman's Game. You just slash off the ledge, dude.
I know it's really simple to do, but it's a sometimes thing. So if it's not hinted, you're less likely to do it.
If it's not going to affect the run too much, I'll do beavers just for you. How about that?
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
Maybe we can get Skygoro to do them too, and you guys can just have a mutual agreement to do beavers.
Unfortunately, that goes against racing rules, agreeing to do something before race.
I know. I know, I'm joking.
Now I really hope beavers come up, so I get to keep true to the promise.
Well, if actually, one way or another, you could say, oh, I was checking it, as long as it's not, actually, you don't want it to come up. Because then you could say you were doing it because it could have an item.
I want beavers to come up. I love beavers. It's fun.
Well, I mean, it could have an item that way, but if you get it hinted as dead, you're not going to do it.
You get true. Unless I really want to hear waka 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 for a minute.
Waka waka, waka waka waka.
Bojo rushing his song items, better play. Much better play than doing eggies.
Yes. So, if Eggies doesn't have anything, and you didn't waste that 7 minutes.
Have we actually had many seeds so far on Restream where eggs have been required?
First two did.
First two? Most of my required egg seeds have actually had vanilla bossa nova.
And technically the first three I did, because Fifth and Islia required it too. They just couldn't figure out the logic on that one. Right, yeah. Fifth?
Get to it.
Blink, 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 blink. But wait, Fifth wouldn't know because he didn't have Deku. Because do you remember where Deku was? It's on that horse race thing.
I wish there was more spice in this seed, but it's been very tame.
Yeah, I mean, probably Seedbot was like, okay, this is Morgul's first seed, let's go gentle on it.
No, we wanted Cursed Logic. We wanted Sense Required Hot Spring Water Well for Smithy Day 2 with Gold Dust.
They both did horse race at Fifth. We saw it. They have GFS. I think.
Yeah, they both have GFS. They both did horse race. Yeah, Bojo let you down, man. He was meant to fight your battle, not do horse race.
And he wouldn't have actually lost the seat because of it.
Nope. You had a jet for your race, Harold? There's a Garros, now Sona's thinking, oh, I did well. Oh no.
That's not the one, and there is Sonata. So that is on the same level as Gron Lullaby, so yeah.
Yep, so that's why they were both foolish, but song required. And now,
well, it can't be your go mode item because you can't forget it be your go mode item because you have to do it for you to be go mode.
It's his icon.
We need him to change off the carrot icon he had on this tracker.
Yeah.
Unless he just likes staring at carrots, which we don't judge for.
Yeah, so they were both on the same sphere, Fox. If you stand against the wall, Bojo, you get one extra frame to do the gainer.
I'm really wonder when Zona will look at his tracker and be like, Swordman's cool.
That's what he should be doing right now. He should be looking at all of his Sphere Zeros on his tracker and working back. Because there's one thing that a lot of newer runners mess up on. It's the deeper into a seed you go, sphere-wise, the less likely it is to have items, I've noticed.
For shigs and giggles, I will look at the spoiler log after this and verify where our last bomb bag is.
Probably going to be in somewhere like Snowhead. It'll be like a bomb lock check in Snowhead or something. Was Snowhead accessible without bomb bag? No, because we need Gora. No. Yeah, it could be in like Snowhead or Woodfall. See, a lot of the checks that are on my tracker fifth, which is the same one that Sona's actually using, are like your Sphere Zeros, which I don't really need now that I'm a bit more practiced, but it's just nice to have them, because in cases like Sona, where you play a lot more aggressively in the early game, and then you sleep on a check, and then you find your last locator, and it's just quicker to fly through, and you know what you've got done.
You just need to make sure you see your loss and foolish as well.
Look, it's near the bottom of my list, okay? Right, I don't look down that. The worst part is, for the first time in a long time, I was sphere tracking the seat at my race. Like, properly sphere tracking so I could make sure where everything was. It's probably why I did as well as I did.
Okay.
I still glossed over.
Is this phenology? It is phenology.
True goal, let's go.
So, Zegs are not needed.
Oh.
No, we don't get Zegs. So we are in pure go mode.
My memory is terrible, Alexander.
So, no Pirate's Fortress, no Pinnacle Rock. No beavers.
Yeah, that's another thing. If you
you do know you need to open it, Pojo.
If you change your opening route, practice it as well, or use a different tracker. I tried doing a standard route last week, which I never do, the standard opener, and I just missed Guru, which was hard required.
Well, here is the winning dog this time at Gold for Sana.
And he's about to get 20 buckaroos and cry.
Because he's like, wallet? No.
He's hoping for a bag or a wallet at this point. But there would have to be something terrible happened on Pojo's side.
I don't know if there's enough fail that can happen on Pojo's side for it to be a catch-up.
It would have to be a hard crash.
I need to do a seeds at some point and get back or shake off all the roads. I mean, I did have an under. I was at what 2.5 hours as PB.
Oh, very nice. Yeah, because I remember you were practicing a lot, and you got down from like barely finishing seeds to actually doing very competitive times.
And then, of course, I haven't done with Zegs, but
you did.
I know the logic.
Fine.
I know the logic for Zegs, so.
So no, it's right there. It's right behind you, buddy. So close, man.
He's so close, but yet so far.
Why are we going back Milk Road?
He is going for Bank 3. No, he doesn't have the money to do it. He's gonna go kill the birdie.
He must be pushing Bank 3.
But we got hinted Bank 3. It's dead.
Yeah, absolutely no Pirate Forest players today. Yeah, Spec, Sona, that bomb bag that we saw on All Night must purchase on first cycle.
Hard required.
Hard required.
And he's missing his wallet off of Swordsman School.
Yep. Yep,
it's
he's
an
slept
easy
on
check.
Swordsman this entire time.
He's missing one minor check.
Hey, it's worth it for a bomb bag. Most useful item in the damn game. Yeah, we need to look at Blast in the final bomb bag.
Yeah, I'll look those up at the end. Spoilers don't get open until after the seeds are after the runners are done.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Yeah, we haven't bomb locked one in day 2 grave. One thing I'm not a fan of Woodfall Temple, and that's just because I hate the jump, is Fireless, because I have trouble lining that up at times while on the moving platform.
It's a bit of a pain.
I am down for the strategy of killing one of those dragonflies.
See, if you do a recoil, though, and you're fast enough, you can get the hook shot off. But sometimes they'll be like on opposite sides of the room, so you have a bit more time. Other times you like clip through them as you're flying backwards, and
so to your right, to your right.
There you go, buddy.
Ooh. Okay, you ready to blink and miss a boss?
What boss? There isn't a boss of Woodfall Temple.
True.
Faith, was that an intentional pun?
So, something I forgot to mention that's happening on Friday, though. We will have an Ocarina of Time low-touch showcase of a hydrophobia percent and a blue percent.
What is
by
hydrophobia
Kyle.
percent?
I do not know what hydrophobia percent is, but it's a type of percent apparently. And our boss over here on the restreams is Trez will be restreaming that.
Ooh. So if it goes terribly, we all know what we can do.
You can and you can't at the same time, Fippy or Alco, because you're like, I have not seen another bomb bag.
Jabu and water only? Wouldn't it be, yeah, Zelda, but you can't touch water? Absolutely nothing west. Or south, I guess, in Ocarina of Time. He's just got another blue potion? Sona, what's going on with you? What's going on in that head of yours, buddy? Oh look, the empty room of Woodfall Temple is now showing a cutscene of some guy lying on the floor. I wonder who that is. Is Sona going back in the well? I don't see what's happening here.
I don't know what Sona is doing.
Yeah, I really don't have a clue. He's already cleared out well.
He's out of checks, I think.
Yeah, is he? One was on RDSS Archery Spec, one was on Swordsman Skull. And Bo was on Postman Box, and Postman's Hat was from Granny. So super, super early. Did he do Stone Tower? He can't do Stone Tower.
We don't have
you're talking about Pojo.
Oh, Pojo has not climbed yet.
Yeah, he's heading north now, but he hasn't climbed yet. And Sona can't. He doesn't have Elegy. Elegy is on Egos. It's Vanelegy. Yeah, it's 100% for a Cycle Bomb.
Pojo didn't look in. He had to go get some extra rupees, but he got his first cycle.
Yeah. See, the worst part about being on the soul is on the tracker, it's surrounded by red X's right now. So it's the only thing that's missing in that part of the tracker.
Yeah. Now, I have to ask, which will happen first? Will Pojo finish, or will Sonaholic finally remember Sword School?
As much as I want to root for Sona here, the fact that he's gone back into well makes me feel like Pojo's going to win first.
Pojo just had to figure out how to roll up to
You need to get that swag strat down of speed rolling all the way up.
As a kid, I struggled with that, so I'd actually go into the fairy fountain, so that way I didn't have to roll up that first little narrow gap.
It's something that when I was really little and played this game for funsies, I could do no problem, but now that I've grown up, I can't really do it very well. I can still get it down semi-consistently, but damn, man.
Where's he going now? That's the next question.
Maybe play a Song of Time or a Song of Healing for... He doesn't have Song of Healing. I think maybe he's going to just play Song of Healing for Gossip Stones for the crack, you know?
He's looking at his screen, it's like, what have I forgotten?
Yeah.
It's don't look at your inventory screen, look at your tracker.
Yeah, at this point, 1 hour 46 in, you've got one transformation mask. Basically nothing in your main inventory.
Arrow.
Yeah, you're looking at your tracker, knowing you've missed something, looking at your inventory, and you know you've lost the race at this point.
Yeah, but he will continue to try, and we always just ask everyone to try.
He's still going for it, which I admire greatly. I know a lot of people would have just DNF'd at this point.
For rule clarification, people, if you're interested, if a runner does forfeit for some reason, one or another, the other runner has to finish the seat. If they both forfeit, they just reschedule breaks.
Yeah, I had a situation like that earlier where I had some stream issues, and my opponent Tony had a VC crash, which lost our goal mode for the race that we were doing was basically half of the entire seed was just all one after the other.
You still
And
have a lot
when
of
he,
stage life.
I mean, heck, at anything you try it. But because he VC crashed and lost probably about 45 minutes to an hour worth of time, we both agreed to forfeit and just reschedule.
Tomorrow's Thursday, right?
Sorry?
Tomorrow is Thursday, right?
Tomorrow is Thursday, yes.
Or it's
Today,
officially Thursday in your time.
it is. It's 2 o'clock in the morning.
Marvel's being awesome and doing this at 2 o'clock in the morning over there.
We'll be right back then to go get some water.
Sounds good. Not much to see. We have Sona, human swimming out to there. We will see Pojo here getting Wizrobe falling down, trying to get to Wizrobe. I mean, if you really want, we could put an F in chat for that. Because he does have the game file save name, Blame Sim, so we can put F's in chat all we want for Pojo. Though he can't complain too much. This has been a gentle seat. And that's another one. Okay, if this happens the third time, I would say we need to do an F. VC crashes do suck. This is why we do have fair players agreement, I believe. Oh, Sana is going back to town. Sana is looking the correct direction.
Hello.
There it is! No! Yes,
Oh.
yes, yes!
He's going to kick himself so hard.
So
now.
badly.
I came back just for the right time.
Oh yeah, you also missed Pojo missing the jump twice to go to Wizrobe. Yeah, this has got to be kicker to him. It's like, come on.
Sorry, I muted while I was drinking. Yeah, I still had my headset on so I could hear his fails. Ooh! He just almost rebounded off.
Yeah, that was close on. And Pojo.
Wait, Spec, have you never had a VC crash during a tournament race? You are living on borrowed time, my friend. Tony's had a VC crash 2 days in a row.
That's not good.
No, the poor guy. And one of them was his Tony match with me. Poor dude, man.
We will be getting runners in for chance, by the way.
Excellent. But yeah, I'm very much of the mindset if someone has a VC crash and the FPA isn't going to cover it, no, I'd rather reschedule.
Wait, why are you resetting now? You just got your wallet.
He's just opened. Wait, yeah.
Oh, he forgot to say Granny. He forgot to say Granny. Or he chose not to say Granny. And that is a dead goat, by the way.
Womp womp goat. So what dungeons have we got left on Porto's side?
We just have
Stone
Tower.
Tower. Yeah.
I do love the bomb strat with the GFS or Fierce Deity sword as my way of preferred killing.
I'm not actually sure which one's faster if you get it, like, immediately.
It is slightly faster to do bombs with Great Fairy Sword and or Fierce Deity than with arrows. If you screw up with that, arrows by far wins. But I can't do the lineup very good for the arrows, so I love the bomb strat. Arrow strat is faster?
Really?
I thought if you get perfect bombs, it's like a second faster, so it's you pick or choose.
Yeah, so I remember when I was in Scrubs and I was learning the arrow strat, every single time I'd do it perfectly, I got stalactited, or stalagmited, whichever one it is. And then every time I screwed up, the stalagmite would like fall perfectly where you wanted. So I just stopped doing it for the longest time.
Spec, can you practice both techniques and let us know for sure once it's faster?
Height, the one from above? Alright. Yeah, so it's stalactites falling on you, isn't it? Why does it have to have different words? Why did they have to be named differently?
Just good old English language.
Yeah.
Yes, Spec, we hope you can do this for us. Please, for the MMR community, we need to know. So go and kill, go with the thing, time it, and then purposely reset, and then kidding, Spec, do things on your own. Will.
I'm glad that he has really nice music for his climb, though. Breath of the Wild story theme. Oh, peak. Say what you want about the game, but goddamn, that advertising campaign was incredible.
For what?
The advertisement campaign for Breath of the Wild. You can say what you want about the game, whether you love it or hate it. But if you see it and get chills on all the trailers, oh.
And that, this is just killer on Sonic's side.
Maybe that just speaks for our sort of what we prioritize in life, though, Fox, because I never get Flow Masters and Wall Masters messed up. But Stalactites and Stalagmites, nope. Forever
I can
mess those up.
I can get how Floor Masters and Wall Masters, I get that screwed up, but Tides and Mites, I don't get it. Pojo!
Oh no, Pojo! Now just do that another 20 times, Moon Crash, and Sona might have a chance.
So, yeah, 20 times, and then get trolled on Majora another 20 times, right?
Yeah. How many hearts has he got? About 6 or 7? That's
6 with double defense.
So he's got 12 hearts. He can lose those on Majora.
This is painful thing on Sona's side.
Sona
is waiting to say Ball Granny.
Yeah, he has literally nothing left in the game he can do, out or in.
He could have gone and killed the Dongos to get $100 of the 500 you need for him.
I'm pretty sure he has the money in the bank at this point.
He probably does, but I mean, it's something to do.
Bonk. One mass climb's enabled in these settings, isn't it?
What was it?
One mass climb's enabled in these settings, isn't it?
I'm not sure.
Something in the 400s. Oh, yeah, I'd be going to make that money up.
Well, he also knows he can get $200 from MMR.
Yeah, it's just time waste, though, isn't it, right now?
Hey, Spec does not have a race tomorrow. Maybe he can comp with me tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Spec, do you want to commentate me in Sky Goro tomorrow?
Spec's probably like, not with Cemetery, of all people.
Yeah, just... There's not really much he can do at this point, so... He's just sat here praying that somehow Pojo also slept on a silly check somewhere.
The race tomorrow is at 4 p.m. Eastern, so I don't know how that compares to your time zone.
Or 8 p.m. UTC, which is me.
Anyways, technically, it's the day of your race.
It is, yes. I have a big day tomorrow, picking up a new car and doing a race against the good friend. I can't wait. It's our first race in I think it's our first race ever in MMR since we raced in Scrubs.
Okay, at some point you might need to invert if you keep missing that jump, Pojo.
Yeah, you might need to invert anywhere. Depends on what his movement's like in here. What are you doing, buddy?
He's trying to line it.
Yeah.
This time of day is going to kill me, though. Yes, he's...
it's making me... Your Deku Palace wasn't in Logic Faith. Ah, Spec, thank you, buddy. I appreciate it, man.
Yes, Spec, you are awesome!
Your time change.
I can restream another raid.
You guys going through like your daylight savings has really confused me because now like Spec's only 3 hours behind, and that feels so wrong. Like In my brain, he's stuck in the ocean somewhere, just floating about, playing from a boat.
I just realized I should double check to make sure I don't have a meeting in the afternoon tomorrow. The race is at 4. I said 4 p.m., right?
Yeah.
Okay, my last meeting ends at 3 o'clock. So
Racing MMR, Faith has wrecked my sleep schedule. That and goddamn Minecraft.
and coming with me apparently.
I was up to like 4 a.m. yesterday because I got carried away playing Minecraft. But, we'll ignore that.
What went wrong was sadly Sona skipped swordsman school for way too long, and that had our second wallet which we needed for all night's mass purchase, which had our required bomb bag to unlock anything in this scene.
Yeah, so Ocean Spider's house had Zora on day 1 for doing the skulls. Oh, that's a towel. For doing the skulls, and in the chest, which was unhindered, was Goron Mask. And that locked everything.
I miss that Gomez is not in any other game besides this one.
Gomez is a really cool mini-boss. I wish there was more like expanded lore around him.
I know, right?
You just go in and you just see the Grim Reaper looking at you like, what the hell is that?
And it's only in this game you have him.
Yeah.
You know how we repeat like Goma and stuff? Why can't we repeat Gomez?
Yeah. The interesting thing is, though, by the time you reach Stone Tower and Majora's Mask on a vanilla playthrough, you're not surprised to see the Grim Reaper looking at you. It just feels normal.
And now we have Sona going around trying to get those few extra rupees.
Another game set in Termina would be really cool.
It'd be interesting of how you would do the lore on it.
Yeah, because it seems like it would have been a pretty overall peaceful place without this one little imp kid going a bit crazy with a mask.
Gomez comes back for revenge.
No, because you know what they do? They do a Twilight Princess thing where you have Gomez as a really cool villain, like a badass villain, and then just throw Ganondorf in there for no reason.
But Zant sucked.
Zant was an incredible villain. When have you ever, apart from in like Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom, when have you ever seen the major villain crop up consistently through the game and also storm Hyrule Castle and just out?
Let me reword that. Zant sucked as a boss fight, but was a good villain.
Yeah, he was a joke boss fight. They turned him into a joke. As soon as they brought Ganondorf in, he just turned into a joke. It's like, Ganondorf did not need to be in that game.
I really love the Hyrule Warriors games, Johnson.
Already is a Hyrule Warriors too.
Yeah, it's Age of Calamity.
We don't speak of that.
Why? It's not that bad again.
I enjoyed it. I haven't finished it. I can't
get I have 100%ed it.
Yeah, that's my problem. I'm trying to 100% it, but schedule's too busy.
You're too busy doing Minecraft.
And mostly Zelda. Every time I go to sit down and play a game like that, I get someone like section me like, yo, you want to play some games with the boys? I'm like, yeah, okay.
So hashtag blame section?
Hashtag blame section, yeah.
Him and I have to figure out, we figured out what anime we're watching for next season, since the new season starts April.
You should start watching a bit earlier so I can join.
Well, if you would have to ask section because it's based on him. Sundays are fine usually.
I know, it's just it's his work schedule. Anyway, I'm not talking about anime with the boys.
Section and I are going to watch Mukusho Tensei or Droplets Reincarnation Season 2 Part 2. And we are going to watch the new Demon Slayer arc.
Never seen Demon Slayer.
The art is fantastic. Now, the story is hit or miss.
I think I haven't really watched that many anime. I did try to watch Bleach once, and I watched the first couple episodes. I think, yeah, this isn't for me.
Bleach has got better in the first season. Then it had a horrible filler arc. And then this new Bleach is actually quite good, the 1,000-Year Blood War.
I'd like to point out both of our runners both did the same mistake on Curio Man and went to sell an item.
Hey, but guess what?
2 hour 1 minute 40-second boom booms for Sona. And
I also forgot to say happy 2 hours. Yeah. Hey, look, it's a monster.
But yeah, happy 2 hours.
I can't get into Death Note, Sarah.
My lovely, lovely co-commentator today, and the person guiding me through my first restream, is Cemetery.
What's up?
On tracking, we have Tom and Axel doing a fantastic job today. One of them's had a bit more of a busy stream than the other. And our restreamer today is also Cemetery. So big shout out to them.
Oops, I did it again. I restreamed the second time. This is actually my second restream and commentator of the day.
It is. You must be worn out, man.
Yeah, my record's 3 in 1 day.
I
don't recommend doing 3 races with calming in there.
Just don't sleep, then you can have 3 in 1 day, technically.
Yes, I will say Dot Hack Sign was one of my favorite anime.
I have watched Death Note. I can say I have watched Death Note, and Death Note was phenomenal.
Axel, I can't get into Mashal.
And we've got Pojo on the moon. Is he going to die at Majora 6 times? Let's find out.
We need 16.
We're going to need a lot more than 16. Is Sona going to snipe the win?
Stay tuned for the next episode of MMR.
What is very interesting is Sona must, in his mind right now, be thinking, I've just got bombs so late. I'm behind. I need to try and do things that might be a bit more, garish and out there.
But there is nothing.
No, there's nothing. Rather than just going straight for a Zora.
So, right now, Section and I are watching 2 anime. We're watching Classroom with Elite, which is mid, and then we're watching Solo Leveling, which has gotten interesting. That's my really last comment until we get interviews in here about anime.
What you've got to remember, though, is Virgil, it's not over until someone hits that done button. You give it your all.
That's just wrong, Sarah, in all way too many ways.
Anime for beginners.
Madoka Magica is a really bad one to say for a beginner.
As someone who is still what I'd class as an anime beginner, Full Metal Alchemist, Death Note, 7 Deadly Sins is a personal favourite of mine. I think they're very good.
Madoka is very dark. It put it in the thing is very and I will swear very fucked up.
See, I think
there's worse ones out there.
Like good story mixed with good humor and like good action scenes if you're into that sort of thing.
And I will agree with you. 7 Deadly Sins season 1 was great, and then it just dropped the ball afterward.
I loved every season.
Though I will say Escanor walking up to what's his name?
Garland.
No, later. When everyone can't lift their weapons, and then he walks.
Escanor's like, yo man, I'm gonna murder you.
He's like, why should I pity you?
And that is GG's for Pojo.
With a time of 2 hours, 5 minutes, and 9 seconds.
Fast seed.
That is very fast. And we will be getting them. Estarossa, by the way.
Estarossa, that's it, yeah. He just bodies Estarossa. He bodies everyone.
Get those 2 into waiting room. Hint, hint, Pojo, if you're listening. I'm going to switch it off of this so we just to the interview screen until we get those 2 in. And possibly the only one, depending on how Sona feels.
Come on, buddy.
Here comes Pojo. Welcome in, Pojo.
GG's, dude.
GG's. And wait, welcome in, Sona. GG's.
GG's, Sona. So, the biggest question was, how did you feel about the bomb bag, guys?
The minute I seen that there was nothing in Will, I knew I lost.
We had Sona fully clear everything except for the one check he needed to be able to get bomb bag.
Which was Swordsman School.
Yeah.
Ouch.
As soon as the seat starts, that's already checked for me.
Always clear your 3 zeros, buddy.
Yeah. It's always the one check I put in the back of my head.
Well, now you know, just like 5th, you need to do your 0-0s.
Yeah, so I've got to ask though, what made you go into an out of logic well over doing a sphere 0 that you left open?
I thought I was big braining with Gibdo for Icona Graveyard Ball.
Yeah, it ended up being Bossa Nova to give you LA and GBT, and that was actually go mode for Pojo.
Yeah. And, during the last race I did, Light was on the mirrors.
Yeah. Well, so
Hey,
the seed
Pocho.
played out quite. Oh,
Yeah.
How do you like the idea of not having to use eggs?
I loved it. I was like biting my nails as I was doing Romani's game and Ego. So like, please don't give me stealing, please.
I just,
So-
I don't. Oh, I finished.
No,
the
no,
Spider
keep going,
House
son.
chain and seen where Goron mask was.
Yeah.
Did you
So livid.
Oh yeah, that was a nice gimme right there. That Ocean Spider House chest.
Oh yeah.
So there's not too much to say about this seed. The one curveball was that bomb bag, but it was early walrus.
As soon as I seen it, because I peeked it, I was like, that can't be
No.
the starting bomb bag, right? That can't be the first bomb bag.
Oh yeah, we need the spoilers of where the other one is. Don't.
Check the other bomb bag and blast mask as well. So a second bomb bag, Sona, was actually in Day 2 Graves.
Yeah, I found that.
Yeah. As
Okay,
soon as-
so one of them is on Soldier.
Hey, oh, where was Lens?
I'm trying to find that now. Hookshot chest.
Oh.
So it was locked.
Unlocked bombs. Where was blast
So in
mask?
Blast.
That has to be in a dungeon somewhere. It won't be a foolish one.
Stone Tower Igor room chest.
Oh,
So Pojo walked right past it.
yeah. But
Yeah.
aside from that bomb bag location, all in all, that seed was super jet.
Yeah, pretty much.
Would you like
I
to know the
did-
locations of things, Sona?
Yeah.
What else would you like to know?
Ice and light.
Ice is in sunken chest outside of Zora Cape, so it's really easy. Lights is
Key in the boss cave room underwater.
Yeah.
Yeah, underwater.
Mirror Shield was on Mountain Title D Turn-In, which you did get near the end of that seed.
So I would have done all of that on the way.
Yep. And you already had the keg location, so you would have had everything, yeah. Rough,
So-
man.
Yeah. So speaking of curveballs, how about the curved boulder that hit me in Stone Tower?
Yeah. We all had a bit of a chuckle at that, and Spec gave some advice next time. Instead of playing Elegy right on the edge, run into the center of the block.
Yeah, I should have done that.
Yeah.
I had no time to react at all.
I
I
gave
have-
chat free will to put F in chat every time you screwed up based on your file name, by the way. You are fair game for that. Anytime you put it, I will have chat put F in chat every time you do a screw up.
That's
Oh.
fair.
Like we did in Great Bay Temple when you were trying to do water wheel skip.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
that,
check
that
on what
didn't-
will.
yeah, that didn't go great. At least the first one went well. So
Yeah, we were just having fun doing fail for you and your recoil flip to get to the red platform.
oh yeah, that went great too. Not my best GBT, but whatever.
Yeah, but we just put F's in chat, so it was fun.
I'll enjoy watching all the F's in chat when I watch the VOD tomorrow. So
But if you guys are interested in seeing another stream tomorrow, or MMR stream, tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern, we will have Werbo here in chat versus Sky Goro. Two good friends. We'll duke it out, and I will be in the comm booth again with Spec.
sounds good.
Yeah, by the way, say congrats to Werbo. This was his first ever comms for ZSR.
Congrats, Morbo did a good job. Sounds like.
Thank you. You
I
get
didn't
to
give him
watch
flack for the
rest.
first half hour or so.
Yeah, just constant shade all the way through.
Yeah, something about well or whatnot.
Yeah, something well. Yeah, Sona, were you having possible PTSD from doing well this seed thing and Sem's rolled it? I'm just going to do this. Hope to get the big brain.
It's always the
Oh.
big brain play that always messes me up.
We did have questions for you. Why did you guys avoid the bird for so long trying to farm rupees? You guys were doing the bushes, and there's so much better ways to farm rupees.
It was. I guess for me it was because it was only 20 away. I thought I could get them faster since I could get 10 from the fountains and then hopefully find 10ish more from the bushes. But yeah, you're right.
I was just trying to waste in game time.
That's understandable. Too. Yep, there's we still had on the comm side. We can see you just pick up Goron Mask there.
Yeah.
But wish you luck in your next races. And do you guys have anything else to say about this scene?
Clear your sphere zeros.
Oh yes, there's
Don't
also 40 rupees on one of the pillars, and you can roll into the tree.
True as well. For me, just don't hit big rocks. And plummet to your doom.
Yeah, what about that? We got to enjoy a very fun sight.
Right? You cut out there, Sam.
You got out there, Sam.
Sorry. We enjoyed to watch you plummet down to your death multiple times. Definitely trying to get to also to Wizrobe in Semi Temple.
Oh yeah, I'm sure I have many Fs in chat. I'm probably
They didn't do F for that one. They wouldn't follow.
They didn't. Oh, okay. That was very nice of them.
Don't worry, Portia. We all know that you had the gimmick setting on for super high gravity. That's the only reason it's happening.
For one of them, it looks like he makes it over and then just walks backwards, accidentally falls off.
Yeah, I did that. Yeah, one time.
Yeah, no, excellent race, guys. Sona, it is very unfortunate about the Sphere Zeros. It happens to the best of us, though, man. We've all been there. We've all done it.
Yep.
You're going to start routing in that swordsman, though, I bet you.
I could have did it so many times, and now that bothers me so much.
Yeah, there was lots of shouting in chat and restream about, come on, you're right next to it. Don't run away from it.
You kept walking right past it. It's like, no.
Yeah,
we were very animated here in the booth for you, okay?
99.9% of the time, that check gives me absolutely nothing, so I just don't go to it.
So the one time it did.
Yeah, the one time. It's always that one time, man. That's why it's worth
that
just
one
doing
time
it
at
anyway.
Bandcamp? Oh, we're not at Bandcamp. With that, we are going to raid over onto Zelda Speedruns 2 right after I say our last shoutouts. Again, shout out to Tom and Axel for tracking for us today. I'm Cemetery, the co-commentator restreamer, and congrats again to Marvo on his first commentating job. We will drag him back in here more times. Maybe kicking and screaming. We could have fun with it.
In like 13 hours.
Yeah, he will be back in here if he interviews after his race tomorrow. Oh, you were wanting to do one in the morning too, weren't you?
One in the morning?
Weren't you wanting to do a race or comment a race in the morning? Oh no, that was Friday.
That was Friday, yeah. I might
have to move versus
plans around.
Wispy.
Nacho versus Wispy, yeah. Also two good friends, so.
Okay, with that, we will raid over to Zelda Speedruns 2. They are having a losers bracket match. Wish the runners good luck, and we will see you all tomorrow if you come and join me in the when I show Morvo's race. So catch you later.
See you later.
Yep, see you later.